I'm out of ideas. Now obviously, of course I'm not entirely out of ideas, but what I mean is my brain is not constantly producing all this creative shit, which is how it used to work. My brain used to create stories out of thin air, out of objects I found and weird things I thought, things my friends said, and strangers walking down the street. Nowadays, I can't create a story if I sit and stare at a computer screen for hours. I used to spend every waking minute in a different world, whether I was reading or writing or just creating the stories in my head. Nowadays, I don't have the time to do that as much, nor do I want to as much. And the result of that is I feel like my brain has turned into this barren landscape where there's nothing to be found for miles. So what's a person to do if they cannot spend 12 hours reading a book and then spend another 8 writing a story, which is genuinely how I spent my time when I was younger. I try and surround myself with inspirational things and inspirational people. I try and expose myself to new things, and I try and bring something into my everyday life that is creative, whether I'm taking pictures or I just doodle. People are really important too. You have to find people who inspire you to make things, who make you go, I want to do that one day, or I want to do that but better one day, or I want to work with them someday. And there's a few people like that here on YouTube. Heck, there's a lot more than a few. Daniel Cloud Campos is one of them. He makes films and he's a dancer. I'm a dancer and I try to make films. I love watching him, and I love watching the way he tells a story, especially the way he brings dance into the story. Kick the PJ, obviously you all know who that is. He is the most creative person I've seen who actually creates things on a regular basis and puts it out there. There's plenty of incredibly creative people who don't do that, who are creative but don't actually finish stuff, who aren't constantly making something and putting it out. So surround yourself with inspiration. Get out of the rut of, I'm just going through life, I don't have time to do this. Watch the TV shows that you love and read the books that you've been meaning to. Get outside, or not, and learn something new. Have a new experience. But most importantly, make something. The only way to get ideas to make more things is to make more things. Eventually, that little machine up in your brain will start running again, and soon you will have ideas for everything everywhere and you won't know what to do with them all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All my social media is in the links below, and I shall see you all soon. Goodbye, lovelies.